Good evening, air signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just to go in and just give you something a bit different for this month here. I'm going to go in and just do a ruin reading, okay? And for those of you who are unaware of what ruins are, they're basically glyphs or, letters that were introduced to European Germanic tribes over about approximately about 2,000 years ago. And they are known, ladies and gentlemen, as hidden secrets, okay? So what I like to do is to, just to see what messages that we get from these ruins. And I like to first start off by just welcoming any new viewers or subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate your subscriptions, okay? And for those of you who are loyal veterans here, I like to also welcome you back. All right, so we're going to go on and just get started here because what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on your romantic situation here because, you know, usually, time and time again, these situations tend to be very, very riddled with, a lot of challenges. But yet, there's still a lot of room for growth, and some of us don't realize that at times, okay? So, the purpose of this reading is to kind of try to help us all along our path here for a more stable type romantic connection, all right? So I'm going to start off here with just looking or just giving an overview of your situation here. And the ruin selected, okay, is Isa, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So that with this ruin is all about reflection, okay? It's all about change, ladies and gentlemen, and its presence, that I hear that, actually it shows here in this reading here, it shows that this card, or not this card, but this ruin has a very strong presence in your life. And it also shows that patience is the key, if you will, okay? So it says that now is certainly the time to take an introspective look at things, particularly when it comes to your romantic situation. And some of you might have a desire to change someone with whom you've been dealing, okay? And this ruin say, no, no, it's really time that you really work on yourself and try to surrender this desire to change someone else, okay? And before taking action, this ruin tells you that you might want to consider taking your time or take time out to think your situation through. Because for some of you, I'm getting a strong feeling here that it might be a decision that you'll need to make regarding, it looks like an estranged ex, perhaps who has either, hurt you, or it could be vice versa. And one with whom you're no longer, having any type of communication. One of you may have blocked each other or you just silence one another. I'm just kind of getting here. Okay? So this ruin is also telling you it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to release that clutter. Release old ways of doing things and try to find a new way of bringing harmony or restoring harmony to your situation. Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, your need to be right, and it's time to, really make peace with the old, and once again move so that this can allow you to move forward to more harmonious relationship, be it with this ex or with someone existing or with just a new lover here. You have to release these old feelings that you're having here, and you have to forgive the past and then let go and let God. Okay? You have to try to, reinvent yourself, if you will, or reinvent the relationship. And for some of you, if, the relationship has gotten, that bad, some of you might need to go and have counseling, you know? Let's look and see what your challenge is this month, okay? We have this ruin here, and this ruin is called Ewas, okay? So this ruin, ladies and gentlemen, is all about letting go. It's all about movement as well as transitions, okay? Once again, it's further emphasizing the fact that The old must be let go of here. It's time to get rid of delusions, and you're having unrealistic expectations about a situation here. It's time to use that serenity prayer, okay? And ask God to really give you the courage to change the things that you can, and those that you can't, you have to just let it stay with Him. So I'm feeling that it's been very difficult for you guys to kind of let go of the past, or maybe let someone go, okay? And it's not to say that you can't restore harmony, with this person, but it is saying that you need to find a different approach in how you've been doing things, because I feel that some of you might even have been, spying on one or the other here. So it's really time for you to find a different approach and try to stop worrying yourself so much, and really take your mind off your lover and focus more so on your needs right now. What it is that you really need to get yourself together or to make yourself whole again. Okay? So let's look and examine the next rune, which is going to give us an action that might need to be taken in this situation here. Okay? And here's the next rune here, and this rune is called Berkana. Okay? So with this rune, lo and behold, this rune is actually all about action, okay? And this rune is asking you, ladies and gentlemen, once again, be authentic. Be honest with your feelings. Follow your heart, not your head, with this situation. And really do what really feels, or what you feel really needs to happen here with this situation that you've been going through. All right? And particularly if you feel you've hurt someone, then you need to take action to make amends here. Or vice versa, it could just as easily be that, maybe someone needs to make amends to you, but it's time to let the pain and the forgiveness and forgive this situation, okay? Because it's not really doing you any good by holding on to it, okay? All right? And you have to do so, ladies and gentlemen, without blame and without judgment, all right? You could also agree to disagree, all right? So let's just look at your fourth rune here. And I usually select this fourth rune to just kind of summarize the situation of the potential of what can happen here, all right? So we have this rune here, and this rune is called Tiwaz, okay? So this rune, ladies and gentlemen, is all about passion. So it seems that there's a lot of passion inherent within this situation that you've been kind of going through. It seems to be a more karmic type situation that in which you are involved, okay? So again, this rune is pretty much telling you, really speak from your heart. I feel that, really someone needs forgiveness. And it seems here that your reading is really saying that introspection, forgiveness, as well as letting go of toxic situations seem to be key to reclaiming emotional balance here, okay? So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on and just read you a postcard from Spirit, just to give you something to think about, as you go along this month here. All right? So I'm going to go on and just get this postcard out now. I'm shuffling them now. Okay? All right. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go on and read it. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is a source of your motivation desire of or entitlement? Maybe you've drawn to a certain path because you think it would bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Again, check your motives. Then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more, ladies and gentlemen, than you could potentially ever know here. Okay? And in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, let your fears dissolve with this full moon in Cancer here. Okay? Unleash, ladies and gentlemen, your kind self. All right? So this is what I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share. Okay? Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Send me over your comments. And if you need a more personal reading, you can certainly contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.